So this is the streamer video. These are a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really happy with them because they're pretty much just lines, but you know they're doing their job, and they advect a little bit with the smoke, as you can see. They kind of shoot out and they kind of bend right there. I wanted to keep them together. That was a big thing of this. I wanted to have these things go, and when they advect with the smoke, they didn't pull apart into a bunch of different particles. I wanted to keep them connected. So the way I did that is, I don't even want to talk about this. This was not a pleasant experience. So a lot of trouble rendering. I bring in these streamer trails. Here is I bring in the volume explosion because I advected particles between there. But what I ended up doing is they really didn't, these were supposed to be my trails, but it just didn't end up working. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I locked the time. So let's see, what do these things do here? Oh, this is going to take so long to load. All right, so here they are. So, come on, dude. Like I said, this was not these guys in particular was not an enjoyable experience. This, you know, you can't work with this. Look at this. So, basically, I just took their initial points and I made an emitter out of them. And so my emitter looks like this, and I wanted them clustered because I wanted like patches of these lines going through here. So I wanted a big, you know, different broken up patches. So that was that. So that's how I made the emitter. So again, the emitter is important. And then I sim them out. What do they do? Bam! So they go really, really fast. So just some standard particle stuff. Kaboom! And then I trail off of that. I basically sim off that, and there is some advection happening in this pop net. And so I reference the velocity field of the main explosion to get them advect, and it's very low. Otherwise they just peel apart. Now what happens is I basically have an attribute on them that allows them to connect. And that's done by the IDX attribute. So that's very, very important. So the parent connects all its children up. I think it's just add ID attribute. Where does it get that? Does it have IDX coming in here? Yeah, it does have IDX. So IDX is pretty much like the parent attribute. So what that does is everything that shares the same value, if they come from the same parent, connect them. And what I had to do is because, you know, I had to smooth it out. I'm not even going to click that because that takes a while. And so there's the smooth. And so that just smoothed them out. And then I put a little bit of noise on the size and on the shader attribute. And then I use the particle shader that I've already gone over. That gets slapped on here. They render a little bit like smoke. There's some cooler tools out there called volume fill, and I think there's these volume raster curve. This would have been interesting to use. I should look into this. But I believe what this does is this takes these curves, turns them into volumes with the coordinate system, so you could put noise on them. And it's pretty cool. I suspect. I don't know how well it would do on something like this. Volume curve. I see. I don't know if it takes a bunch of curves. But that's a new Houdini 13 tool that may be worth looking into. But you know, I got the job done. I just wanted some, you know, spiky trails in there. They just had to be there, you know, and you can really probably see some mistakes. Look at that guy. Where is that guy coming from? Bummer, huh? A little bit sloppy, but you know, you got to go frame by frame to see that one, and it's like, oh, I'll just let it slide. You can't do that when you're doing professional work. That shit gets called out immediately. So you can't have any mistakes like this. In the when you're working, it's got to go through your lead. It's got to go through your soup. Then it's got to go through the CG soup, and then it's got to go through the art director, and then the director. So literally, nothing's getting by those guys. Absolutely nothing. So any mistake you have, it's going to be found. So I recommend just and it's tough when you stare at something all the time. You know, your eye gets used to it, and you don't see those things. So getting help from those guys is really important. So all right, that is it for the streamers. Thanks for watching this video.